Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is JT from Above and Below the Belt. I want to talk about what Lomachenko said. It says Lomachenko thinks Pedraza would have beaten Davis if he prepared better. And I don't know why I'm talking about this, but I think it needs to be talked about a little bit. That's why I'm talking about it. And my opinion is on that is, well, I think Lomachenko know he looked bad in that fight. That's the reason why he's saying this, because he didn't say that about nobody else that he fought, and he had to talk about. I think the reporters asked him, Gervonta Davis must have beat him better than Lomachenko beat Pedraza. You know what I'm saying? And that's why he's coming out and said that he think Pedraza would have beat Davis if he prepared better. But the thing about it is, how I'm looking at it, how you know if Pedraza didn't prepare for that fight? I think if he's in professional boxing, he supposed to prepare. I mean, I know some people might slacked off of this a little bit at the same time, maybe I'm thinking, but I mean at the same time, because when Pedraza did fight Gervonta Davis, he was like an up and coming fighter, you know what I'm saying, somewhere like a prospect, because that was his first time fighting a person with a belt, Gervonta Davis. At the time he was 21 years old, I'm thinking 21, 22 years old at the same time when he fought Jose Pedraza. And the thing about it is, if he didn't prepare, whatever, that was on him. You know what I'm saying? And but the thing about it is, how did Lomachenko know that? I mean, it's not like y'all talk to each other over the phone or something like that. Like you know what I'm saying? Like he told you he didn't prepare he didn't prepare for Gervonta Davis. I got a funny feeling that didn't happen. So how would you know he didn't prepare for Gervonta Davis? You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't buddies like that. You know what I'm saying? You just didn't impress. Like this. I mean, to me, Lomachenko is a good fighter. Don't get me wrong. He didn't look that great in the Linares fight. You know what I'm saying? But he did get him out. You know, just like this fight, he got Pedraza out. Like the 135 pounds might be too much weight for him. Maybe that, and maybe. And of course the fact is he haven't fought in a while because of the surgery. That is, those are two facts right there. He been out for a while and because of the surgery. So I mean, like I said, I did give him the benefit of the doubt at the same time, but he didn't look good in the Linares fight. You know what I'm saying? This don't got nothing me being. I'm not biased about Lomachenko. It's just he's trying to make somebody else look bad to try to make himself look good. You know what I'm saying? And this is like. And I remember, I think the radio host asked, his name is, who's his name? It says, I think Ronnie Gordon, and you know what I'm saying, asked him, this Pedraza probably would have beaten Gervonta Davis. You know what I'm saying? Like the funny thing about that, I mean, because he gave Lomachenko a hard time, don't mean that he might give Gervonta Davis. Well, of course he didn't give. You don't want to get Gervonta Davis didn't win all the rounds. You know what I'm saying? But he did knock him out in the 7th round, and then Lomachenko got dropped him 2 times in the 11th round, and then he went to the judge. It went to 12, of course. But at the same time, nobody don't know that. How you know what Gervonta Davis? How you know this Pedraza part? It's only a 5-pound weight difference. I mean, I'm not gonna say it don't make a difference, but it's. I mean, at the same time, I wonder how Gervonta Davis would look in 135 pounds. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't think that'd be a big difference. Maybe for little chickens, it depends on the person. At the same time, Lomachenko and Gervonta Davis are totally different people, of course. You know what I'm saying? But to say that Pedraza would have beat Gervonta Davis, if you give Pedraza a rematch, I don't know, maybe it might be different, but I still gonna say Davis gonna still win that fight regardless anyway. That's how I look at it. Maybe I might be wrong, because I think, you know, when you give people a second chance, the outcome might be different. But especially if it's a draw, somebody's gonna win and somebody's gonna lose. But it wasn't a draw. It was a clear-cut winner in that Gervonta Davis and Lomachenko. Gervonta Davis and Pedraza fight, and that was Gervonta Davis winning that fight with a knockout. Because when he got back up, he was out of it. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't say too much or nothing after that fight, as in the ref was right for stopping the fight, or he was wrong. I mean, he was wrong for stopping the fight. You know what I'm saying? So he was out of it. At the same time, I mean, but I still say this Loma Chico that we seeing right now is, I mean, he's getting exposed a little bit more. I'm just keeping it real. Even if, now, let me tell you this, I still give him the benefit of the doubt, but if this is him, he's getting exposed just a little bit at the same time. You know what I'm saying? If he would have fought, he still call out Mikey Garcia, and he not calling out Gervonta Davis, but not saying he won't cut out Gervonta Davis. You know, because he know Mikey Garcia is a big money fight. Gervonta Davis not saying, I'm not saying it ain't a money fight, but it ain't bigger than Mikey Garcia. I definitely wouldn't say that. But he don't want to step in the ring with those two right now. Let me see the next fight. I remember I said in the last video of mine, I said let me see Loma Chico in the next fight and see who. And then it's got to be a good. It's got to be a good opponent too at the same time. A good boxer. It can't be just a tomato can, because of course you'll look good against a tomato can. You know what I'm saying? So I just got to see. But nobody don't know what Gervonta Davis or Pedraza would have did in fighting Gervonta Davis if he was who he is right now. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it is, a person who get knocked out like that, they go coming in a rematch, they gonna always have it in their mind. I got knocked out by this dude. You know what I'm saying? And that could weigh on your mind for a long time, and it might mess you up too. So Pedraza say he want a rematch. I don't know if he really want that rematch. He says it, but we don't know until if it happens, it happens. If it don't, then don't. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is, he knocked him out in the 7th and then go 12 at the same time. And Loma Chico just trying to find a way to make himself look good against Pedraza, which to me, Pedraza is not a. He is not a 8-level fighter. He in the punches, Pedraza punches. Even when he's fighting Gervonta Davis, it was pity pat punches. But that's easy for me to say that because I'm outside looking in. I'm not in the ring with him. But it's not. He's not a. Put it like this: Pedraza record. He's got what, 12 knockouts. So he's not a knockout artist. Not saying his punches don't hurt, but it does not. It's not going to knock you out. That his record says it. His record says it. You know what I'm saying? So his punches, you should see Loma Chico face. Gervonta Davis face didn't look like that. So it is, you know what I'm saying? So if Pedraza would have stepped in the ring again with Gervonta Davis, I expect a knockout again. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. But I expect Gervonta Davis knock him out again, because now Gervonta Davis, he was 21, 22 years old. Now he's 23, 20. You know, I think he's 21. I think he's 22, 23 years old now. Right now, Gervonta Davis, he's much better now. He's, you know what I'm saying. So he started, his IQ is getting better every time he fights somebody. You know what I'm saying. And it's got to be a good. It's going to be against following the years go past. He's going to be fighting good opponents too, because he's been fighting people don't got big names like that. But that's for any fighter who's 20, 21 years old and stuff like that. That's for everybody. Everybody been fighting people who's on a downside, or they just okay fighters. They're not the elite fighters and all that. It's just to build your resume or build your name up to fight the other people, the big names. It's always been like this. Politics too in the game too at the same time. But at the same time, man, yeah, it's just, what do y'all guys think about this? Do y'all think Loma Chico try to make himself look good to try to put somebody else down? That's what it seemed like to me. You know what I'm saying? So leave a comment at the bottom of my page, subscribe to my page, like my page, hit the bell icon for new notifications, new videos from me. This is JT from Blow the Belt. Alright, bye.